Hey everyone, I'm assuming that I'm recording. It's Dave Boyer, and we're back in action here again with another question brought to us by Whiley Plus. In today's episode, we're going to go over a brief exercise 911 from Chapter 10 in our accounting class 201. As you can see here, I basically copied this style and kind of arranged it the same way as you'd find it in Wiley Plus exercises in our homework. This is homework number 2. Okay, this is not for number 1. So just so everybody can see that. And this week we're learning about tangible and intangible assets. So basically we can see from the beginning of this exercise, it says, suppose Nike Incorporated reported the following planned assets and intangible assets for the year ended May 31st, 2017. These numbers are going to be in millions. They're just references. So it says here, other plants, $945, land, $230, patent and trademarks at cost for $530, machinery and equipment, that is $2,200, buildings $960, goodwill at cost $170, accumulated amortization $57, and accumulated depreciation at $2,220. It says prepare a partial balance sheet for Nike or for Nike for these items. List property, plant, and equipment in order of land, buildings, and equipment. So this is important as this is a key for organizing the first part of our lesson here. Okay, on the side here, I just kind of basically went over and separated everything so you could see it in a more visible fashion. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So here in the first drop-down box, we're going to do as it says up here and list plant, property, plant, and equipment. So first off, we're going to put down land, okay? And the reason being is because land does not depreciate. So we're going to put land first. And land, we know from our information above from the details, is $230. Following that, we're going to begin listing our and equipment options that will be available here. And we're going to start off with buildings, as it mentions here above, always keeping this in mind. So here are buildings we know depreciate, and our buildings are $960 or 960 million. See, and then we will put in our machinery and equipment, and this goes for 2,200. And to finalize, we're going to put in our plant. And this is other plant assets. Okay. And this is 945. All right. Now, this is kind of messed up, kind of. I don't know if you can see this or not, but the idea was to have these side by side, but didn't quite work out that way. So this is actually going to be the less, and this is going to be the accumulated depreciation for our tangible assets, the buildings, the machinery and equipment, and other plant assets. So basically, we have to sum up these here, which I haven't done beforehand, so just give me. I'm just going to type these into my calculator. That's 945 is equal to 4,000. Sorry, that was my bad. Totally just got off topic here. Okay, so the lease depreciation was is going to be 2,220. All right. So now we have to add these up and then subtract this in order to get our number that will go over here, which will then add up to this and give us our total number here. Okay, so we know it's 2,220, our cumulative depreciation. So now we add these. Now I can finish that number, which was, so adding these three here together, it was 4,105. So now we're just going to subtract our 2,220, which will give us 1,885. This total here would be these two together, which would give us our total. Where is it now? Total tangible. It's good. Total. There you go. Plant, property, and equipment. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. And we're back in action. Perfect. Okay, so adding these together in our calculator, 1,885 plus 230 will give us 2,115. All right. Next, we are going to list our intangible assets. Okay. And the first off, we're going to start with goodwill. And goodwill is not, it cannot accumulate amortization. So we will put that first. This is $170. Later, we will put our next one, which is patent and trademark. So let me see. Here it is. Okay, and our patent and trademark is, the value is $530. And this again is the same thing as up here, as I tried to make it side by side, but it didn't quite work out that way. So we just put less, and then we put our accumulative amortization. There we go. Sorry, it's a tongue twister for me. Okay, so that ends up being $57. All right, so we would take this, we would subtract the 57. So let's see, 530 minus 57 is equal to 473, which is here, 473. Okay, and that would give us our total. Sorry, just give me a sec. Got to scroll down here. Total intangible assets. There we go. And in order to get this, we would have to sum up these two here and to get our answer. So just let me pull up my calculator, and 473 plus 170 equals 643. All right, guys, that's everything. That was, I wouldn't say easy, but it's a good practice to get to know tangibles and intangibles and how they're ordered and what is actually can depreciate over time and motorize. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just leave it there in the discussion board, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for coming. Bye now.